Hello, welcome. In this video we explain why Italy abolish its monarchy. King Victor Emmanuel III always made the wrong choices, such as joining the Entente in World War I and trying to deal with Mussolini to reach a compromise in order to stay in power. The dictatorship of Mussolini muddled along. At the start it was not so very bloody and most of the more than 100,000 victims were made in Italy's colonies. Jews were openly members of the Italian Fascist Party. The gravest mistake of the dictator Mussolini was to ally Italy with the Third Reich and starting reluctantly anti-Semitic laws. Meanwhile, not all royals were okay with Mussolini, as Crown Princess Marie-José became a regime critic. Small wonder, because she was a princess of Belgium. It became once so bad she was temporarily banished from court. And when Hitler paid a visit to Italy, Marie-José, her husband Crown Prince Umberto and his sister Princess Mafalda gave Hitler the cold shoulder, making Hitler to hate several Italian royals. Hitler did appoint a royal Italian duke who did believe in fascism as King Tomislav II of the puppet kingdom of Croatia. The duke visited that country once and soon returned to Italy. Meanwhile, the royals did try to temper Mussolini. They argued against the awful war with Ethiopia and tried to talk Mussolini out of annexing Greece. But the duchy ordered the attack on Greece anyway. In the meantime, Queen Consort Elena tried to rescue her birth country Montenegro but failed. However, the Queen did save the Montenegrin pretender to the crown. When it became evident Italy was losing the Second World War, finally even Victor Emmanuel realized he had to get rid of Mussolini. Confronted by a large group of Italian bigwigs, Mussolini was forced to resign and the king had him arrested and jailed. And Italy switched sides. But Mussolini returned. After being rescued by the Nazis, founded the horrible Republic of Salo and partook fully in the Holocaust for the first time. Italians were now fighting Italians. The royals fled to the south, but Hitler kidnapped Princess Mafalda, who died horribly in a concentration camp. Her German husband survived. The problem now was that midget King Victor Emmanuel III kept clinging to his ever more unstable throne. Had he abdicated as soon as possible, the more popular Umberto II and even more popular Marie-José might have saved the monarchy. But most partisans were more or less Republican-leaning and blamed the whole royal family. They were not aware that several royals had been critical of Mussolini or that Mafalda had died. In a post-war referendum, the Republicans gathered 54% of the votes, the Royalists 46%. It is generally assumed the voting was rigged because the Italian government feared a red revolution by partisans marching on Rome had the monarchy won. All male royals were humiliated and exiled for life but could take most of their possessions. They had to leave the country as well as both queens. One thing more. The royal Duke of Aosta served in the Abyssinian War with reluctance and did his best to help the beaten Ethiopians as much as possible. Emperor Haile Selassie of Ethiopia truly appreciated this and wanted to pay his widow an imperial visit. But the Italian Republic talked him out of it as it was an insult to the Italian Republic. A couple of years ago it was revealed that the communist resistance had made Soviet-style killings on aristocrats, royalists and devout Catholics in certain areas, including women and children. None had ever been a fascist or a sympathizer. It had been kept hidden by the Italian government of the time. Now I have to add some. A. Fascism did not originate in Italy but in France is an idea. But it was FRST put in practice in Italy. At first hardly any Italian knew what it contained. But by trial and error it grew and became popular worldwide. Many Italians embraced it because it became a weapon against communism. B. Mussolini was first socialist and remained Republican even after leaving the left behind. He wanted to do away with the whole Italian political system or drastically reform it. It is generally considered the imposing and domineering Queen Mother talked him out of establishing a republic. Mussolini liked the Republican Mazzini, not the staunchly monarchist Cavour. C. So the Queen and her son were not exactly thinking what they were doing. And their kin were paying the price. I hope you enjoy our video. If you like our video, don't forget to subscribe, comment and share.